Phil Yoder starting on white, Sean Anderson on green, Jim Bell on orange, Joe Tremper on blue, Ryan Yoder on yellow, Gunnar Wildman Quillen on purple, and James Benz on black. We're getting ready to start this race, so hang on. Here we go. All right, let's fire her off.
Ready.
Okay.
Go.
First heat, Phil Yoder, Gunnar Quillen, and James Benz, all three tied in third and second place with 20 laps. Joe Tremper, 19 laps. Jim Bell and Sean Anderson each with 18 laps. This is Jim's first 132 race, and Sean's also. So they're hanging with the group pretty good for beginners. Okay, fast laps. Ryan Yoder turned a fast lap of 5.508. James Benz beats that with a 5.485. Sean Anderson a 5.699. Gunnar Quinlan with a 5.770. Phil Yoder a 5.839. Jim Bell a 5.805. And Joe Tremper 5.864. So we're going to flip screens and go back to camera 3. Your big head's fine. All right, there we go. I got it. Oh, thank you. Heat over. Hey, Ryan Yoder continues to lead with 42 laps. Phil Yoder, 41 laps. Gunnar Quillen, 40. James Benz, Joe Tremper, each 39. And Jim Bell, 38. Sean Anderson, 35. Fast laps, Ryan Yoder turned a 5.584. Phil Yoder a 5.750. Gunnar Quillen, I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong column. Ryan turned a 5.415. Jim Bell turned a 5.566. James Benz a 5.609. Phil Yoder is 5.609 also. Gunnar Quillen a 5.675. Joe Tremper a 5.838 and Sean Anderson a 5.886. Ryan and Phil Yoder each got 21 laps that segment. Gunnar Quillen, Joe Tremper, and Jim Bell each got 20 laps that segment. James Benz 19 and Sean Anderson 17. So this is still anybody's race at the moment. Got a blip on black.
Big collision. Another one.
Yellow flag.
Black, black, black. Thank you, James.
Oh, wait.
Yellow flag.
Again? Huh. Well, if it wasn't you, I ain't worried about it. Into heat.
Heat over.
Right, Ryan Yoder still in first place, tied with his dad, Phil Yoder, at 62 laps. Gunnar Quillen in a solid third place with 60. James Benz in fourth place with 58 laps. Joe Tremper, Jim Bell tied in 56 laps, and Sean Anderson with 55. That heat, Ryan Yoder got 20, Phil Yoder 21, Gunnar Quillen 20, James Benz 19, Sean Anderson 20 also. Jim Bell at 18 laps, Joe Tremper 17. Fast laps. We got a 5.516 for Ryan Yoder, a 5.486 by Phil Yoder, 5.583 with James Benz, Jim Bell a 5.617, Gunnar Quillen a 5.778, and Sean Anderson a 5.670. So there's where we are. Got 40 seconds to blast off.
Whoa.
Orange. Track, track, track. What happened? Well, I have to chase that one.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't put it in black purple.
Yellow flag.
Here we go. Well, Jim, I think that's the first lap you completed in your lane. over the. Purple. Black. Okay, into heat. All right, Ryan Yoder, 83 laps. Phil Yoder down 2 to Ryan at 81 laps. Gunnar Quillen in third place with 80 laps. James Benz moving up with 79 laps. Jim Bell, Sean Anderson each with 73. Joe Trimper with 70. Joe had a hard time on yellow that heat. Fast laps. Ryan Yoder a 5.451. Phil Yoder a 5.667. Jim Bell a 5.660. James Benz a 5.633. Gunnar Quillen a 5.749. Sean Anderson a 5.848, and Joe Trimper a 5.902 for fast laps. Segment laps, we had Ryan Yoder with 21, James Benz with 21, Gunnar Quillen with 20, and Phil Yoder knocked back with 19. Sean Anderson 18, Jim Bell 17, and Joe Trimper 14. So we still got a very close race. It's anybody's race. We've only completed 4 heats. We got 3 heats left. Tight corner. It's your only tight corner. Get around that one, you get around the whole track.
Elbow in.
Yellow flag.
Track. Thank you. Still got my fingertips. All right, into heat. Into heat. Nice heat. Nice. All right. Ryan Yoder leads with 104 laps. Phil Yoder in second place with 102 laps. Gunnar Quillen in third place with 101 laps. James Benz at 99. Jim Bell with 93. Sean Anderson 91. Joe Trimper 89. Segment laps. Ryan Yoder, Phil Yoder, Gunnar Quillen, all 3 got 21 laps. James Benz, Jim Bell each got 20. Joe Trimper 19. Sean Anderson 18 laps. Fast laps. Ryan Yoder got fast lap with a 5.288. Phil Yoder a 5.669. Gunnar Quillen a 5.569. James Benz a 5.684. Jim Bell a 5.625. Sean Anderson a 5.930, and Joe Trimper a 5.861. So we got a hot little race between first and third. Actually, fourth, the top 4 racers within 5 laps of each other. That's cool. Track, track. It's hard to find good help anymore. Yes, sir. Good job, Joe. I was gonna have to climb over you to get to it. Track, track, track. Green. Is that the only one? Purple. White. Phil Yoder. Gap's closing up. Phil Yoder pushed Ryan Yoder down a notch. Phil's now leading with 124. Ryan is in second place with 123 after leading most of the race. Garner Quillen is in third place with 120, and James Ben Chase in third place at 120. Jim Bell at 112, Sean Anderson at 110, Joe Tremper at 107. Segment laps. Phil Yoder picked up 22 laps that segment, Ryan 19, Gunnar Quillen 20. James Benz picked up 21 laps that heat. Jim Bell and Sean Anderson each 19, Joe Tremper 18. Fast laps, Ryan Yoder turned to 5.357, Phil a 5.418, Gunner a 5.593, James Benz turned to 5.520, Jim Bell a 5.714, Sean a 5.851, and Joe Tremper a 6.047. So still anybody's race in the top four positions. Faster, Gunner. Get faster through that donut, buddy. A little faster yet. This is the only tight spot. There you go. There you go. Get your speed back up on the donut. There you go. There you go. Good run. Good lap. A little bit. Track, 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 track. into heat. All right, we got Phil Yoder. Wins the race after Ryan led nearly the whole race except for the last heat. Ryan takes second place behind his dad. Gunnar Quillen pulled up close at third place with 142 laps. Phil and Ryan each 144. And Gunnar edged James Benz out by about 6 inches, I think, or a foot. Sean Anderson is in fifth place with 130. Joe Trimper, sixth with 126. And Jim Bell with 112. All right, I need to get pictures. Do what? Practice? Why do you want practice?